The Dallas Cowboys have a long and storied tradition of great offensive linemen, which they may look to build on in the first round of the 2021 NFL Draft. With the 10th overall selection, they could be in a great position to take an offensive tackle. Of course, the biggest name is Oregon's Penei Sewell. Sewell is seen by many as the top non-quarterback in this draft. Although he has all the tools that you're looking for, he is a little raw, and as a result, NFL insiders have stated that he may not be the first offensive tackle off the board. If true, this could be great news for the Cowboys. In this clip, Sewell gets some good movement against a talented Wisconsin defensive front. Here, he executes an excellent combo block, coming off of the double team on the defensive lineman to pick up the linebacker. On this jet sweep, he outside releases and makes another great block on the linebacker. This is an excellent example of his athleticism. It's crazy how well he moves for a man of 6'6", 331. Look at the adjustment he makes as the safety tries to backdoor him. This was the definitive block that turned a potential TFL into a long touchdown run for the Ducks. Or how about when he pancakes the defensive back on this screen? Of course, the most important thing for an offensive tackle is pass protection. Can he keep the quarterback clean? He does an excellent job in this clip from his last college game. He has great feet and is able to keep himself in position against the edge rusher. And then there's this play, which is simply put ridiculous. At first, he's helping out on the defensive tackle, but then he gets wide and takes out the edge rusher. Sewell can play. He has some areas of his game that he needs to develop, but he showed great improvement throughout the 2019 season. If he hadn't opted out of the 2020 season, he would have likely demonstrated continued development and would be a no-brainer to go top 3. But he didn't, and the Dallas Cowboys could reap the benefits. As I mentioned, many experts do not have Sewell as the top offensive tackle in this year's draft. So who is it? In the eyes of many, it's Rashawn Slater from Northwestern. He does not have Sewell's size, but he plays with great technique. So although he opted out of the 2020 season, he is seen as more NFL ready. He's also seen tougher competition than Sewell and had an incredible game against Chase Young in 2019. Here, he deals with Young's speed and opens an escape route for his quarterback. In this clip, he again matches Young's speed. Young eventually loses balance and falls on his face, and Slater makes sure he stays down. Like Sewell, he's a very good athlete. He does a great job of climbing to the second level and making the backside block here. On this play, in a display of power and athleticism, he reaches the defensive tackle, setting up the cutback for the running back. This screenplay is going nowhere, but neither is the player who Slater is assigned to block. It's tough to block a better athlete in space, but here, Slater engulfs him and neutralizes his athletic advantage. This is an incredible block. Slater and Sewell could both be gone in the top 10, but there are a lot of talented offensive tackles in this draft. The next offensive tackle on my draft board is Virginia Tech's Christian Jairuso, and he will likely still be there at number 10. While his technique needs a bit of fine-tuning, he is an absolute mauler. How about this play? He climbs to the second level and engages with the defender. When the running back cuts back, Jairuso gives the defender another shot and puts him on the ground. This is common when you watch Jairuso's film. His blocks often end with the defensive player on the ground, but he always stays on the block. Some may call it a cliche, but this is a player who truly plays through the whistle. That includes the screen game. Here he blocks the same defender in space 3 times. As the defender moves and tries to make the play, Jairuso smartly comes off of the block to avoid an illegal block. But he sticks with him and he re-engages over and over again. And on this play, that effort led to a touchdown. He's also good in pass protection, Here the edge rusher doesn't have a chance as Jairuso's kick step gets him in great position. Here, the edge player stunts inside of Jairuso late, and Jairuso makes a great adjustment, leaving him for the guard and picking up the blitzing outside linebacker. There are a lot of talented offensive tackles in this year's draft, but these three stand out as potential targets for the Cowboys in round 1.